All right, good morning everybody. Brian Boyle here with episode 135 of the Mesh Tongue and runpainless.com. So hey, if you had a great weekend, let me know. Leave those comments below. Tell us what races you ran. Tell us where you were, and hey, keep in touch. You can send any questions, comments to me at Brian BRIAN at company5k.com. That's the number 5k.com. Now, if you were watching the episodes and you're doing this daily, as you should be, because this is a daily show, you'll probably recognize this gentleman next to me, and this is Glenn Gerner from the Wasatch Running Company, Wasatch Running Center at Centerville here, and somebody did come by and pick up that $25 gift certificate, so we've got another one for the first person that stops by and tells them that they saw this episode. This is episode 135. Just tell them you saw Run Painless or the Mesh Tongue, and Brian sent you, and Glenn will be sure to hook you up. Today I wanted to bring Glenn back on because he's got a couple new products, and as you probably already know, there are a lot of products out there, but quite oftentimes you don't know which ones to pick, and this is where the experts like Glenn would be able to tell you. And so Glenn, what products are we going to talk about today?
Well, both of them are not really new. They're new to our store. And Swiftwick Socks are new to our store as of last week. We've had enough requests for them that we've brought them in. We have a lot of great socks in the store, but we're adding another great one. And you really have to come try them on to appreciate them because it's all the way they feel and wrap around your feet. Of course, they're wicking. They're going to keep your feet drier and more comfortable than most socks, especially a cotton sock or a cotton blend sock. And they come in pretty colors to match every outfit you have.
There you go, which is important. So what makes these a little bit different from, say, some of the other ones? That it's just the feel, just or they got extra cushioning somewhere, or is it just the wicking?
Well, it's partly the wicking, but it's also partly the feel of the fabric itself, of the fibers. They're really nice, soft, and for a lot of people, they have just the right amount of cushioning. Not too thick, not too thin. They have a nice little compression along the midfoot to hug your arch a little bit, more so than most other socks.
And with these socks, would you need to wear two pairs, or could you just use one and usually get away with them?
I don't think you'd ever need to wear two pairs of these, although, some days, whether it's wet out or super hot, it's not a bad idea to use an anti-friction product like Blister Shield foot powder. I do that usually on all my runs, no matter how good my sock is.
Perfect, and that's a lot of questions we get, folks asking about, how do I protect my toes and my feet? So there you go. This is the reason why you come to experts like this and you shop locally. You go to your local running store, and hopefully, if you're in Utah here, it is the Wasatch Running Center, where you've got another office down in Sandy as well.
Yep.
So we've got Sandy and Centerville. We're at the Centerville location. So if you go down to Sandy, they won't have that gift card. You got to come to Centerville. What else do we have?
Well, another product that's our brand that's been around quite a while is Topo. But they've really hit their stride, and some of the early shoes didn't quite nail it for some people, but the current shoes from Topo are really, really feeling great. Of all the shoes we have, honestly, this would be the shoe that I would choose to use the rest of my life. And the unique thing about it is, if you can see there, it has a little different shape. It's actually kind of shaped like a human foot, and I love that I can spread out my toes in those and not have them cramped up. And they make trail shoes and road shoes, and I love them. And if you have a favorite insole, you can slip them right in, and they'll feel great.
Yeah, so if you're looking at this, obviously we've talked a lot about making sure that your toe box is wide enough. Looks like a solid product, and they have how many? So this is. How many shoes how many shoes do they have in this line? This is just the
We
one?
have, I believe, 3 road shoes and 3 trail shoes. And I think they cover pretty much everything you're going to need on your footwear side.
Awesome. Well, there you go, folks. Hey, don't shop online, okay, and shop these guys. You know, oh, okay, I'll go get the Topo down the street or anything like that. You know, make sure you're shopping local. Make sure just the Wasatch Running Center. Glenn and his staff are here to help you, and make sure that not only are you getting the right fit, but you know, that you're getting the right product for you. So be sure to check them out. Be sure to check back again tomorrow for episode 136. Like I said, it's a daily show. We'll be back again tomorrow. Whatever you do, don't go hurting yourself to come back. But hey, share this with your friends, your family, your training partners. And Glenn, any parting words?
I'm going to say to give you a little incentive to come on and see the Wasatch Running Center at either store. You mentioned where you heard this, and we'll give you 20% off the Swiftwick Socks and or the Topo Shoes.
That doesn't get any better than that. And Glenn, thank you. Thanks for your help with that. And folks, hey, you're hearing this from the man himself. So come on down here and check this place out. You will be very, very happy. As always, Glenn, thanks for being on. And that's it, folks. We'll see you again tomorrow. All right, take care.